Some of the best minds in the world bringing you some of the best knowledge on TRS Clips. We got to talk about some hot topics. And again, my questions are always from a data perspective. The one thing we get asked about a lot nowadays is veganism. Want to talk about that? Or even if you want to just highlight vegetarianism as a concept, because we're talking so much about bio-individuality and in terms of one kind of diet lifestyle is not suited to everyone. Everyone's bodies are different.
Right.
Like say an Inuit person, an Eskimo, can't switch to vegetarian food.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because like they've eaten meat all their life and their ancestors have eaten meat.
It's in their DNA. It's in their blueprint.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
So I want to ask you about vegetarianism in India, but also let's highlight veganism as well.
Okay. So see, everything has its fair points, but finally, okay, for debate purposes, everyone likes to talk, everyone likes to form extreme groups, veganism, carnivores, all of that. You know, I mean, but we got to go a step further. Okay, there are pros and cons, but the point is, what suits you at the end of the day? Are you doing it because it's a fad, a trend, or you suddenly have a religious belief, which I respect if that's your religious belief, because I'll tell you, I have a lot of people today who are like, I'm strict vegetarian, don't give me I'm okay with a fish oil capsule. I say, why? Why are you okay? Because I can give you a vegetarian omega as well. Why are you okay with that if you say your religious beliefs are, you can't eat eggs, you can't eat this? How come your religion allows you to eat fish? No, that I'll do for my health. So my point is there's distortion in people's perception again. There's nothing wrong with being a vegetarian if it works for you. There's nothing wrong. Again, it's intention.
But when you say if it works for you, what's the breakdown of that? Like what's the version of it not working for you?
Simple. Okay, I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm vegetarian, Luke, and because I'm vegetarian, I have more carbs, but I want to lose fat. You know, I mean, the point is your intention of being vegetarian, your intention of being vegan, your intention of all of these things. Today we have people who like, oh, how could you post about honey? It's the bee's food. It's this food. It's that food. And my point is, again, all of this comes from different areas of, you know, people's own perceptions towards it. So my point is, I have loads of vegans today who have switched back to eating meat. The same ones who preached it. And we're not here to say that I told you so. It didn't work for you. You have the guts to move back. You're not trying to hold a facade that you created or whatever it is. I have so many spiritual leaders who, out of goodwill, say, Luke, we used to be non-vegetarian. We changed and it's working for us. I was with Sister Shivani in Delhi and she said, Luke, I used to be hardcore non-veg. I changed. She's saying, Luke, try it. Try it for 15 days. And this is what I love about her. She said, if it works for you and it changes, at least you'll know. If it doesn't, go back to eating non-veg. That's how it is.
Well, you know, because you've also studied the whole spiritual side of the body, I'd love to ask you as a health professional who's backed by science, what's your perception of vegetarianism and spirituality? And especially after interacting with people like Sister Shivani, Daji, people like this.
Right.
Firstly, I'm assuming all of them are vegetarian.
Yes. They're all vegetarians, but again, move into Islam. Spiritual leaders, prophets who have non-vegetarian. Are they different in spiritual energy? The answer is no. Move into Catholics, move into Jews who have predominantly meat diets. Are they any less spiritual than other orders? Absolutely no. Again, it's a perception. I can make anyone believe if I go with the concept, oh, I'm eating a dead animal, I have dead energy. Energy is energy. I'm breathing the air that someone else has breathed too. It's not fresh air. The point is it's perception. So I'm not saying those people are wrong. It's their belief. And if it's their belief and it drives them spiritually to be better people and to be better human beings, and this is where I talk about spirituality. If your spiritual path is driving you to be a better human, follow that path. Whether it's veg, non-veg, doesn't matter. But if you're just following spirituality and you cannot enforce it into being a better human, it is a fad. Your spirituality is a fad. So the point is, I mean, if it works for you, if you feel like I've tried meditating when I'm vegetarian, okay, no difference. I can meditate the same way when I'm non-vegetarian because I don't base my meditation on my food. When I fast, I can meditate better. So actually, no food in my stomach, forget whether it's veg or non-veg, can make my spiritual practice or my meditation way deeper. And that's why in the holy month of Ramadan, you're fasting. In the Vedas, you fast on certain days, on spiritual days, on religious days. Why? Because you can meditate better. So for me, it's not about what you have in your system. There should be nothing in your system. On the days that you want to reach that spiritual level of meditation, which doesn't have to be every day unless our path is to be enlightened and to move in that direction. So if I select one day in a week, I fast 18 to 24 hours once a week. Those are the days my meditation is the deepest and the longest. On other days, it will, because there's energy breaking down in my system. So I think people have to pull themselves out of boxes that they've put themselves in.
Coming back to the physical side of just vegetarianism in India.
Yeah.
When you get vegetarian patients, what are the other common problems you see other than them over-consuming carbohydrates?
See, it's again a behavioral thing. I have super fit vegetarians as well. I have cancer patients who recover on vegetarian diets.
What's your gauge of super fit?
So when I say super fit, they're happy. Okay. Their metrics are fine, blood parameters. And if they have a disease, they're progressing. Their body's responding. That's how it is.
Healing.
The healing. The recoveries happen. The body is healing them. Now, what is not super fit is someone who appears to be fit, but he's on a laundry or she's on a laundry list of medicine.
Okay.
That's your crutch. You're not fit.
When you say medicine, what do you mean?
Like whatever. I'm on a blood pressure medication. I'm fit. Hey, but you're on a statin. You're not fit. You're dependent on something to give you the appearance of being fit, but your body is still sick. So like when someone comes with cancer, Luke, I got cancer, I got sick. No, you were already sick and you got cancer. You're already sick when you get diabetes. You're already sick when you get Alzheimer's. That's how your body is already in imbalance when you start gaining weight that you shouldn't be gaining. When you start losing weight that you shouldn't be. You're already sick. So sickness isn't, I got this symptom, I'm sick today. No.
Do you want to talk about sugar lobby? The sugar lobby? Do you believe?
Can if you want. Yeah, we can if you want to. Yeah.
I'd like to ask you about the sugar lobby, Luke.
See, there's a lobby not just for sugar. There's a fast food lobby. There's a pharmaceutical lobby. There's a lobby everywhere.
Why don't you explain what a lobby is?
Yeah, so a lobby is when I can break rules or I can make new rules to sell something that may not be good for people.
Like create media narratives.
Yeah, absolutely. Or I can change, I can change I can change blood parameters. Everyone knows that high blood pressure was okay at even 145. Today, it's a disease, 120. You've reduced it. So you've put a whole population onto medication. There could be right reasons for the person being on medication because there could be other, issues. But you keep changing levels. Okay, who's changing these levels? Who's scrutinizing these levels? Why is there no research done on the good things? Only on the bad things? Today, research can be bought. I can fund research to make my product successful, even if it's not. They will find 10 good things, but they will find 2 bad things. But the 10 good things will be sold in such a way that the 2 bad things are negligible. But when I come to sue that company, they say, oh yeah, these were there. You just didn't ask for it, or it's just not there, but it is there in the fine print.
Thank you for watching this clip. If you want to learn more about this topic, we've curated a playlist just for you. And here's a link to the whole episode.